Welcome to the Ambitious Coach Podcast. This is a place where driven, determined coaches learn how to get off the business growth struggle bus and learn how to build a wildly profitable online coaching business. I'm your host, Allison Henderson, corporate dropout to six-figure social media business coach. I'm going to show you how I've been able to create the business of my dreams organically, all through utilizing my social media platforms. So pull up a seat, take some notes, and get ready to see your life and bank account transform. Hello. Welcome back to the Ambitious Coach Podcast. I am so excited. I want you to get your calendars ready. All right, get them out. I mentioned this last week. I am opening enrollment officially on May 5th. So Friday, May 5th for my next round of Social Selling 101. We'll officially begin our first module on June 1st. And I don't know about you, but there's nothing so exciting about this round. I'm so excited for it. I will be offering some new ways to simplify your business, create compelling offers, and content that really works for you so that you can turn more of your followers into paying clients. And just a quick little rundown of what is really Social Selling 101. This is an 8-week group business coaching program where I will be teaching you how to leverage your social media profiles to enroll more clients. I go into detail of my sales and marketing strategy so that you don't have to wonder what you need to be doing on social media to convert those followers that you have into paying clients. The price for this is $695 USD. And yes, of course, there will be a payment plan available. And once again, enrollment for this will be opening May 5th. So Friday, May 5th. All right. Ooh, I'm so excited. All right. So in this episode, I'm going to give you 3 different ways that you can convert more of your followers into paying clients. Before I dive in, I'm going to start with a little mindset shift first. Okay. I think it's really important. So, maybe write this down. Okay. I want this to be maybe a staple or your go-to affirmation for the week. Here it is. Be the coach who goes the extra mile. Be the coach who does things other coaches aren't doing. All right. So I'm going to repeat that just in case. Be the coach who goes the extra mile. Be the coach who does things other coaches aren't doing. I know for a fact most coaches aren't doing what I'm going to be telling you to do. And it shows, okay? It shows on their profiles, in their bank accounts, and just overall how they show up, their energy, okay? And I'm not saying this to be a dick, okay? I'm saying this because when someone asks, what is that secret to success? It does come down to their energy and the effort, right? Putting your head down and getting to work. And some people just don't want to hear that. In order to have that business that you do desire, it will take effort. It will take action. It will take a level of commitment, discipline, time, and dedication you likely haven't had to apply anywhere else in your life. Okay, if I'm just being honest. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I want you to succeed, wildly succeed. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. All right. I'm not going to be that coach that sugarcoats all this stuff for you. Okay. The work, though, I'm going to tell you, is not necessarily hard. It just might feel hard because you just haven't tried it yet, or you just haven't gotten to that point where you're good at it yet. And when you're good at it, it starts to feel a lot easier. All right. So trust me. And if things do still feel uncomfortable, just so you know, that's totally okay. Right? It's okay. The things that I'm going to share with you are simple, so simple, but your cute little brain will try to stop you because it's going to take some effort, a little extra effort than what you're normally used to. And that is all. Okay. So please know and believe this. It's just a little extra effort, but it is simple. And as far as energy, all right. So when someone's change your energy, right? I want you just thinking how are you coming off on social media? How do you want to be perceived? When you envision yourself as that most successful coach, what's the energy she brings to her platform? So yes, mindset matters, energy matters. And okay, I'm just going to leave that there for now. Okay, so I want to get into what this week's episode is all about. So let's get you some new clients this week, shall we? All right, so here are 3 ways to convert more of your followers into paying clients. So number 1, I want you utilizing voice and video messages when replying back to people on social media or even in email, okay? When you get a question or when someone wants some clarity around something, I want you voice messaging them back or to send them a video with your cute face and, smile, okay? Smile. All right, this little simple gesture will be something they remember, and likely no one else is doing this. A lot of coaches do not do this, all right? When they hear your voice, and definitely when they see your cute smiling face, it will be something that they will remember. And this will quickly start to build that know, like, and trust factor, right? We need that. And I do this a lot because I want people really knowing what it's like working with me. I send Voxer messages and videos to my clients all the time, okay? It is a big part of being coached by me. You get that service, right, when you work with me. So I want your potential clients to also feel into that too. They get premium service if and when they sign up to work with you. And this really does make them feel special, all right? They want to know that you get them. Remember, everyone wants to be seen, heard, and understood. When we feel that energy, that empathy, compassion in your voice or even in that video message, it can go a long way. Remember, energy sells. Share your energy with them. This could be the sole reason why they hire you over everybody else, because they literally just like you more. Okay, it's not that you're more qualified. It's because they like you more. All right. So your voice and your video messages can go a long way. My only thing that I'm going to share with you, though, is if they're asking more about the details of working with you, some people might still need to see that. So the number of calls they're going to get, or what kind of support they're going to get, or whatever that is. So if you did say that in the voice message, just say, like, I'm going to share with you in written format what that also is going to look like. Okay. Because some people need to see it in addition to hearing it. Right. Okay. So just go that little extra mile, send that voice note, send that video. And before I move on though, if you're in an email, like I know some people but the tech, right? How do I do that? If someone sends me, a question in email, how do I send them a video back? You can just use a Google Drive. Keep it so simple. And you can just send them a link and just make sure that link isn't restricted. And you can just copy the link and that's it. So it's super simple. Just use your phone, put it in a Google Drive and send them the link. All right. So moving on to number 2, I want you posting in your stories. All right. And you might hear me say this all the time, but stories are highly converting. And if you want more people to buy more of your offers, then you do need to sell in your stories. And if you want more on how to sell in your stories and what to post about, check out podcast episode number 13. Okay. Podcast episode number 13. And check out some of my posts on Instagram. I'll probably just drop that in the show notes. But I recently created a post of what do you post in your stories when you feel like your life is boring? I know we all feel that way sometimes. So I definitely have a post for that and I'll put that in the show notes. Okay. But if you want the DL on stories, they just have such a brilliant way to allow people to get a chance to know you on a deeper level. They get a chance for people to see what you offer, how you can help them, what you are selling, what you love, what you hate, and so much more. Okay. People need to get a chance to get to know you on a personal level, and stories allow you to do that really easily. All right. So yeah, post more in your stories. Also, this is big. You can actually see who's watching your stories. Duh, right? This is one of the biggest perks of stories. You can see who's actually watching every day, who's paying attention to you. So pay attention to who's paying attention to you. And if you aren't getting any story views, then start being someone people want to pay attention to. I know that might be really not very nice to say, but I'm saying that in the most loving way possible. But I want you staying consistent here, okay? Just because you don't have a lot of story views right now, I want you showing up like you do. Show up as if you have hundreds of people consuming your content every day. That day will come when you have all of those followers consuming your content and viewing your stories, okay? And it takes time to build this. It takes time to get to this point, all right? So build up to that. Practice speaking to the camera. Practice your mini trainings and selling. Save up a bunch of these sales posts, okay? And you can post them again in your future. I'm all about repurposing. So yes, you can repurpose your sales posts. Okay. Repost stuff. Okay. So anyway, stay consistent. It's really big. post on your stories every day. And if you need more help with what to post and how to sell, go back to episode 13 and I will drop some links in my show notes of things that can help you with what to post in your stories. Okay. So, all right. That was number 2, post in your stories. Number 3, this is something I assume a lot of people have. If you've been in business for a while, you likely have this, but this is offering a freebie to your followers, specifically in the DMs. Okay. So if you aren't familiar with a freebie, if you're like, Allison, I don't really have one just yet, totally fine. But something I want you to start thinking about. Okay. A freebie is something that you offer to your audience that is high value, that your ideal client would get like great insight from, like a ton of knowledge and just a ton of value. All right. So this could be something like a PDF, a step-by-step guide, a checklist of some sort, or maybe an ebook. Or this could be like a recorded webinar or a masterclass. That's usually what I offer people. All right. So there could be a lot more. There's, like I said, the ideas are endless and I won't go into detail on like much more, but like, yeah, this is something that I recommend. And, I guess, why is this important? All right, let me go into this. Why is this important to converting your followers into paying clients? And this is the thing. A lot of people who are just new to your profile, they don't know you yet, right? So this gives them a chance to get to know you, showcase your expertise, your knowledge, your confidence, your energy, and your authority. All right. This allows them to see you shine in a new way. All right. So don't offer freebies, though, that aren't high in value. If it's just like, number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's just like a 1-pager. I don't really recommend that. Like, I really want you spending some time on this. And I want them leaving going, oh my God, wow, this was amazing. Like, show them your best work. Okay. And you want them, like, once again, like going, oh my God, I want more. I want more from this person. Like, I wonder what her paid container is like. I wonder what being in her energy for like 3 months could be like, or even like 3 weeks. Okay. Ideally, we want people, our followers, consuming as much content from us as humanly possible before they buy. Okay. Our content does that convincing for us. We want them 100% sold on us, our methods, and what we're doing, right? On that problem, that solution, before they decide to click buy now. Okay. And how to share more of this is really important too, okay? Because this could be something that could really be a turnoff for people. So you can share in your feed, right? Feed posts, your actual stories, drop links and stuff like that. You can just put the link in your bio. But most importantly, I want you utilizing this in direct messaging, all right? So in the DMs. A simple and easy way to build your email list fast is offering all your new followers your freebie, okay? Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know I'm not just saying spam them with your links. So like, here you go, and you just drop the link in their DMs, okay? Or like go through a ton of people and just drop a ton of links. People won't click on that, all right? So don't do that. Don't do that. You want to get people clicking and consuming your freebie, right? And realistically engaging more with you. So ask permission first. Use permission-based marketing. Do not just spam them and drop them a bunch of links. All right. So here's like a simple little script. So if you need to get your notebook out, here's a little script that you can say to somebody. Thank you for the follow. All right. So if this is a new follower, I'm gifting my new followers my guide to 5K months. It's a PDF that outlines how I've helped my coaching clients hit multiple 5K months in less than 6 months without ads or buying followers. It's free. Would you like access to it? All right. So thank you for the follow. Say, I'm gifting my new followers this thing. All right. It helps you with this. It's free. All right. Would you like access to it? So something so simple. And when they say, yes, I'd like access to it, that's when you can drop them the link. And another little, I guess, sales tactic that you can do is follow up with them like a week later or even a few days later to say, hey, did you find this helpful? Okay. Start the conversation back up. Oh my God. Okay. That sounded so good, right? I might actually create something like that, the 5K months. I was just thinking that. I'm like, wow, that's actually a great idea. All right. Anyway. All right. So to recap what we just talked about, I want you converting more of your followers, your current followers, into paying clients. So number 1, start using video and voice messages. You could even do this, by the way, with like a new follower. Just send them a nice, like, hi, I'm just welcoming you to my social media world. Thank you for being here. Could be something so simple. All right. Number 2, sell and post more in your stories. 3, offer your followers and new followers one of your amazing free resources. And after this episode, it is important that you go and take action. Don't sit on this knowledge. To grow your business, use these steps that I've given you. Okay, please take action. And this episode really is like a little sneak peek of what Social Selling 101 will entail. So if you like my coaching style and these quick tactics and strategy tips, then please mark your calendar for May 5th, Friday. Enrollment opens and will officially begin on June 1st. More details will be shared soon. So keep an eye out on Instagram and my email list. If you aren't on my email list, click the show notes, go in the show notes and do that. All right. I think that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great week, and I will see you on Instagram. Bye, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Ambitious Coach podcast today. A couple favors before you go. If you found this episode helpful, please take a screenshot and share it on Instagram. Most importantly, don't forget to tag me at Allison Henderson _coach. That's ALLISON Henderson _coach. And lastly, please take a minute to rate this episode and leave a raving review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in to listen. Okay, ambition is great, but it's time to get to work. Take action and commit to being 1% better every day. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again next week.